Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. Today I am here with a review video of the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. So if you guys have not checked out my Get Ready With Me video yet, I will put a link to it up in the iCards and also at the end of the video and down in the description box. I did a Get Ready With Me first impressions video on the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette, with me just getting into the palette and trying out a few shades and my first impressions on the palette. Now that I've used the palette for a while, I have an in-depth review for all of you today. So today we are talking about this palette, the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. This is one of their mini palettes. So this is a palette that has both matte and shimmery shades, and this palette has a mirror up top, and these are all the shades you get in the palette. Now the weight of the palette is about 10 grams. That is the net weight of the palette, and you have 9 shades in this palette, and this is what the shades look like. So as you can see, they have a bunch of shimmery and matte shades. So the 3 shimmery shades that you have here are these 2 right here and the one up here. So these 3 are the shimmery shades, and all of these are the matte shades in this palette. So now before we get started, Huda Beauty has come out with a bunch of products, and this is the only one that I've tried. So I am only be giving my review on this palette. I cannot give you my opinions on the other palette because I have not tried them out. This is the only one I have tried out. So I am going to be giving you my quick review on this palette. So now with this palette, as you can see, the shades are very wearable in this. Now the first time I tried this palette out, I thought the pigmentation was good, but it was a little patchy with the shimmery shades. I felt like the shimmers were a little bit glittery and they were not applying very well on the eyeshadow. Now when I applied it for the first time, as you can see in that video, I applied it with a brush first, and then that didn't work out. And when I tried it with my fingers, this palette worked out quite well. So I would say that if you are interested in getting the highest pigmentation in any of these shimmery shadows, I think you need to use it with your fingers. You just need to press it on your eyelids, and that is the best way to get the maximum pigmentation on these shimmery shades. Now with respect to the matte shades are extremely buttery, very pigmented, and they blend out really well. So I have not had any issues with the matte shades. But the only thing is, as I mentioned, it is extremely pigmented. So you need to be very careful when you put these shades on. So when you tap your brush inside, tap off the excess and then apply it to your eyes. Because if you go in too heavy into these shades and directly apply it in your eyes, it could look very intense and dark. And if that is not the look that you're going for, if you want to just blend it out in the crease, it could be a little harsh. So go in slightly with your brush, tap off the excess and then apply it to your eyelids, and this works perfectly. So as far as I can tell you, I think this palette is worth it. I really liked it. This retails for $27 US. And so when I got this in the Sephora VIP sale, so I was able to get it for another 20% off. So I think it came out to $22 or $23. So definitely for that price with 9 shades, this is extremely good, and this is a great deal. So now moving on to the important part of this video, I will get started with the swatches in this video. So I'm going to go up this way. So I'm going to be swatching the 3 rows. So from the mirror, I'm going to start. So the 3 rows on the top, middle and the bottom. So and also these shades do not have any names. So I'm just going to go row wise, and I'm going to show you how these swatch. So this is the first row. So this is the first row on top. Let me hold the palette up next to it. So that is the dark maroon, the pink shade, and the shimmer white. So these are the top 3 shades. Next up in this middle row, so these are the next 3 shades in the middle row. Right below that, this maroon, you can see the 3 shades. The pink shimmer, the brown nude, and the other coral shade. So these are the first 6 shades swatched out. And the last row I will swatch right now. So the last 3 shades are right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. So this is the brown, the silver, and the maroon. So these are all the shades from the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. These are very, very pigmented. So when I rubbed this off with a dry tissue, you can see how pigmented some of these shades are. So these are all the shades that you have in this palette. I highly recommend this palette. I think it's a great palette, extremely useful for travel if that is something you're looking for. I did take this with me on a recent trip and I really enjoyed this palette. I think this is a great palette. It is extremely travel friendly. It comes with a nice sized mirror and the shades are very good. This could be a standalone palette because it has good medium tone, light tone, and deep mattes and shimmers. I think this is a great standalone palette. I don't think you need to take another palette with you if these are the colors you are primarily looking at. So I really like this palette. I highly recommend this palette. I hope you guys like this quick video and review of the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette. I hope you guys will check out my other videos as well. I will put a link to this palette down in the description box and also a link the get ready with me that I did with this video. I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, and share this video with your friends who you think might be interested in this palette. And until I see you guys in my next video, take care, have a good day. Bye.